I love you.
Alafia family. Ekabo.
Ekabos.
Welcome, welcome, welcome on into the House of Confirmations. Ashe Adukwe. Family, we know it's been a while. You've been plugged in all week long. Family, let's all together unplug from the matrix, disconnect yourselves from the matrix way of thinking, that whole ideology you were thrown into. Also, take a deep breath in, inhaling in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing all of the poison and pressure that was picked up while you was plugged into the matrix. Ashe Adupe, you already know the lovely voices that you are hearing. I am Oye Yemi. I'm an ancestral priest of over 21 years.
I'm Omitola. I'm a divine and healing reader, and we are the House of Confirmations.
Ekabo,
Alafia,
Ashe.
Jalisha.
Alafia family, Alafia Jaleisha.
Now y'all know it's Carpool Thursday. I'm Carpool Mondays. Today is Monday, correct?
Betty?
Okay, I have to make sure.
Technically it's Thursday, but
well, technically it's Tuesday, but in California it is still Monday.
bam, you know.
So because we have family out there, shout out to you, Edith. Hope you're still enjoying your birthday. We are still bringing y'all Carpool Monday while we are out of town. I should.
Yes, family, we are still out of town. For those in the Atlanta area, let us know. Come on, and family, go ahead, like, love, share, tag family on in. You already know it's about to get lit. For all the goddesses out there, make sure that you are having your crowns wrapped up. For the gods out there, my warriors, make sure that you have your crowns off because we will be opening up. We will be getting down and deep into your business with spirit with the oracles. I said, I do pray.
Sequoia.
And Sequoia's out, family. How y'all been dealing with this retrograde?
It's Mars retrograde. You know, it has been affecting relationships. Hopefully, family hasn't been going through car troubles and things like that. We know Ogun governs the planet Mars, the energy of Mars. So, Alafia Desmond, come on in, beautiful families. So, definitely, we know that we should be doing our Ogun appeasement. Make sure that we are honoring and appeasing that Ogun and the masculine energies in our life. Okay, I know Ogun energy could be taking care of your car, taking care of your vehicle, being more compatible with the masculine energy in your life. And then coming up soon, had to put the big girl panties on. Ashe. Loving the rights, yes, family. During this time like this, rights can help you stay balanced, help you stay centered and grounded. Alafia family, Alafia Miss Kim. Y'all, it is Carpool Monday.
Yes, family, it is Carpool Monday. We're trying our best by staying going live, family. Even though we are out of town, want to make sure that family is getting their readings.
Yes. Oh, is that Jaleisha on Motherboard?
I said. We told y'all we got something for Motherboard coming up.
Yes, we do, y'all. Just bear with us. Shout out to everybody who's been waiting patiently on their orders. Do know that we are working diligently on orders. We actually took a break on orders, and during our break, we are going live. Okay. Also, family, do know that Baba is running a special on ancestral readings. Ancestral readings are $25 off until Wednesday. Okay, so make sure that you all are taking advantage of that. We also still have openings for house cleansings and house blessings for those who are in Georgia. Okay, we've had someone hit us up from North Carolina, so we do have to go back up through that way to get to New York. So family, please, our out of town trip has extended. Shout out to those who have booked in person. We have in Georgia, Franklin, Alafia, Chewy. Alafia, everyone tuning in.
All right. And I am done with my share, family. Hope that you all are out there like, loving, and sharing. Lafayette family, look at all these beautiful family up in there, smelling all good, looking all beautiful.
I say yes,
Okay.
family. Baba is blessing us with a beautiful special while being out of town. Ancestries are $25 off.
I say now, if you are in the Atlanta area, do try to get it in live in person.
Oh my goodness. People are, let me say, people are getting away with getting readings in person. One brother came to an in-person book reading, reading was supposed to be an hour. His reading was over 4 hours. Okay. So definitely, family.
I say, Lafayette, Lafayette, I can see you.
Lafayette family, come on in.
I say, yes, family, do get your ancestral reading. They're all powerful. I mean, if you have not read the reviews on the ancestral readings, please go do so. You really get to know what you need to be doing according to what your family used to do, according to what's in your bloodline, according to what's going not against the grain. For a lot of us out here, we're trying to do what we want to do rather than doing what we've always been known to do. Your people always been known to be farmers. Don't go out there and try and be a mechanic. Your hands ain't built for that. The memory in your blood is not built for that. So you're not going to achieve the highest goal into that. You going into farming, well, you have all the tools already for that. That's why you get your ancestral reading. Find out exactly who you are, where do you come from. Don't be trying to spit in those tools, spitting it out to a lab, people you don't even know. Go to who your people always went to, your ancestral piece.
Absolutely, family. Full moon just passed us. And for those who did not know, shout out to godchildren that are keeping up with their monthly full moon
Asher.
readings. For those who did not know, October has two full moons, y'all. Alafia people,
Asher,
y'all.
Lafia.
Alafia family. Speaking of those, um, just giving updates from the village. We are still going through different transitions and things. Alafia, Russell, come on in. Beautiful family. A Duque.
Asher.
So for those who were interested in the classes, we will be following up with you all when everything has been settled. Okay, new titles, new chiefs, new titles, and things like that is coming out. So once we get everything confirmed from the village, we'll be able to move forward with the priests that will be assisting us with classes.
Asher.
Actually,
All right, family. Make sure that you are getting your readings, and there is a minimum 8 slots. We normally do 10 slots, family, but because we are out of town, very busy, still out of town, we only are going to allow eight
eight.
slots to be available. Make sure that your the goddesses out there, your heads is wrapped because we are about to get into prayer. As your lovely Omi Tola here is always rocking her beautiful crown, family. I say, is family ready?
Our family is ready.
Family's ready. I say. Omi tutu ona tutu ile tutu egungun tutu orisha. Oludumare mojuba. Bogbo ikolo watambala say Oludumare mojuba ibaratiram. Mojuba get the nimbo ibaratiram. Mojuba me egon ibaratiram. Mojuba babale ko ibaratiram. Mojuba egon ye ibaratiram. Mojuba oyara sinti ebe egungun baba ba ye. Mojuba ogunola mojuba olushego mojuba gran mojuba gode mojuba ate bola mojuba kimumi. Kika se ocean ede olushego kika se tipalagba olutunji. Kika se obadi fume big bag olutunji. Ibe ore lafi ibe ayo ibe ewo kosi 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 bahala kosi transition kosi pemerable kosi witchcraft kosi bulubu kosi anything that comes against our destiny. I do pray anybody name we pray to shall it be real. I say.
Ashe family.
I also want to say shout out to the family that's watching all on YouTube as
Shout
well.
out to the YouTube family.
I say.
We're doing our best to connect. Instagram family website is on the way. I know family's gonna miss speaking to us in the inbox, but we have become heavily consumed in the inbox. And a website is needed more than ever to help control traffic. There are people still waiting on responses because about 40 plus messages come in a day in the inbox, pushing people further, further, further behind. So, family, we are, the family, we are working hard on moving forward and progressing with family. Thank you to family who's been with us from the beginning. Miss Julie, which is Jean McKinney down there.
I can too, yeah.
I can tell you, there was a time where Miss Julie would send us a donation every day, like $1 a day. She will not stop sending donations. There's a lot of family that has helped us build House of Confirmations from the ground up. Just like now, she just said 15. This is nothing new from this child.
No, it's not.
And we don't only love people that send donations. We love people who do the work, who and take what we're doing serious. Okay.
Yes, for those who actually get their readings done and heed what Spirit is saying, do what Spirit is saying, and see the benefits of why Spirit said do it. That's why we love family.
Absolutely.
I say.
Now, Miss Julie has been in the house for a long time. She's an old for Jimmy Baba. She's an old head. So I am quite curious to figure out which deck would you like to get.
I say not only an old head, but an original godchild of the house.
Absolutely. Miss I can tell you. Which deck would you like to get your card pulled from? So, family, you know what that means? That means there are 7 slots left available for live. Oh, we love you, goddess. I'm sorry.
Silly. Family, sending some love. We're about to get into the oracles. Akintuye, what deck are you going to be hearing from on this beautiful card pull Monday? Family, there is 7 slots available. Old heads, I should have known. I should have known this old head was gonna pick old heads. Family, sending some love. Ashe.
All right, y'all. Hopefully, y'all are sending beautiful energy as we're about to get into this. I can see your Julie Simpkins, who is a beautiful reader herself.
Ashe has been reading for a while now and read us.
Has read us a couple of times.
Danny,
always been
awkward.
Yes, it's always been awkward. Okay, 100%. So yeah, shout out to Julie. Make sure that y'all are hitting her up. I can tell you Strength Oracles. And that is her reading Facebook page. We always send love to all spiritualists.
Make sure you post your link. Unlike some of these random African people coming, I will hit you in the inbox.
No, family, we will refer y'all to green readers to others that you want to go to. Okay. Papa Legba, Eshua, we come to you on behalf of Akintoye Julie Synthron. Akintoye Julie Synthron. Akintoye Julie Synthron. That's for great messages. On behalf of Akintoye Julie Synthron, do not block it, do not trickle. Clear our messages. Clear our blessings.
Ashe, you ready, y'all. Alafia family, Akabo, we are in the middle of a reading.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my God, you got cars jumping out.
This is one who's always been like that.
Yes, they definitely want you to know to be careful about around those that are around your relationship, about those who are getting very, very, um, let's say, who are very curious about your love life, those who are seeking more interest in when it comes to your relationship business than ever. Very be careful of their intentions, because they're showing up hidden enemies when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your relationship. So be careful of people motives. Okay, when they're coming in acting all happy and supportive and things of that nature.
Mm,
Okay. And people are just bringing the energy as if they're for your journey, as if they're all for you. Make sure that you use the spirit of discernment, because they're saying there are hidden enemies close around your relationship. So
I
whether it's
say.
the relationship itself or those who are drawn to you or those that have came around because of the relationship that you're in, definitely need to keep your eyes open for that. Those two cards flew out while shuffling. Oh, and it flew out again. Wow. Great ancestors, we come to you on behalf of Julie Simpson. We ask for great messages on behalf of Akintoye Julie Simpson. Audio Yale.
Audio
Yale
Yale, Shan.
Shanshi. Eshu la woye, eshu bien, eshu la da, eshu la laxe, eshu la nipo. We come to you on behalf of Akintoye Julie Simpson. We ask for great messages on behalf of Akintoye Julie Simpson. Ella Demar, the country on behalf of Akintoye Julie Simpson. We ask for great messages on behalf of Akintoye Julie Simpson. Ashe, Ashe,
I say, right now.
Yeah. Okay. They said that you're gonna have to get used to to taking certain journeys by yourself. They said you've always had great supportive systems, great loved ones in your corner. They want you to know that there's certain times where you need to handle things on your own. They want you to know when some people don't need to be brought in on projects, on activities. They want you to be comfortable when tasks needs to be completed by yourself. They don't want you to be so dependent on others that you don't know how to get things completed and done by yourself. You need to know how to be with yourself. You need to know how are you with yourself. How do you tackle things, handle things by yourself? Okay.
I say, yeah, when the message of outcast come, as the messages come of outcast, it shows that a lot of times it's time for you to go within. It's time for you to go, and as because the message already came before, that's talking about secret enemies. The best time to really deal with the secret enemies is just to deal with yourself and to give your circle another look.
Mm.
So messages are really coming heavy on you, really protecting your circles, protecting your energy, and be that mother hawk. When the mother hawk needs, everything got to go.
Mm. Okay, so you got your message. Okay, as long as it correlates. Oh yes, family, we miss all of you all.
I say yes, we miss you. Lafia family that is tuning in. I can tell you, do you have any questions about your carpool family? We have 7 slots available. We are still out of town. If you are in the Atlanta area, let us know. Family, do get your readings. We are Alafia. Shout out to Marcus Robinson, the Robinson family. I do pray just leaving his house, his Elay with his family. I say, well, definitely we'll continue to pray for you, Akintuye.
Absolutely.
I say, shout out to once again to the lovely family of Marcus Robinson family. Y'all, let me tell y'all, when you sit around them ancestors, you really feel some strong mothers.
Oh,
You
right.
really feel the Ogun female presence family.
Who Agum Mothers came as one of the Orishas of the year.
Mm.
as well, family. Yes. Hopefully those messages resonated to you, family. We still have family contacting us while we're on live doing readings. Look at Jaleisha on
I say still
motherboard.
on it. I say echo share do play. All right, I can tell you, strength and nothing but prayers is going out from your
Ashe.
family. I say
Absolutely.
much strength and healing out to you. Okay, we're in the inbox with you. Much strength and healing out to you.
Absolutely. Ashe. And for those who want to know what motherboard is we know in this house that a church is a gathering of like-minded people. So this is our church. We have ushers and we have our mothers of the church
Mm-hmm.
who are great women, spiritual women that are aiding comfort and assisting those that are coming in to our house, to our church. And the first person that has ever in the house of confirmation that has ever tagged other people in, answered people questions while we were reading because she understood that when you're down with spirit, you can't get to everyone comments or questions all the time. The first person to ever respond to people while we were in readings on live, first person to help people book while we were on live, show people how to book, where to book, was Miss Jean McKinney.
I say
Okay, Miss Jean McKinney, Miss Julie
the
Synthron.
original mother of the church.
The first mother of the church that we have. And Julie, how does it feel to know when you come in, you see other beautiful sisters
You set a trend.
tagging people into the house of
I
confirmation?
say.
A big deal. I know family's waiting on the music. Family is calling.
No. Do know that your destiny continues to call you, so you have much work to do. Nothing shall stop you.
Absolutely.
No weapon shall be forged against us.
Absolutely.
And if they are forged against us, they won't prosper.
Ashe. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. That is such a beautiful, beautiful, powerful scripture. We hope your message resonated to you. And family, I would like to get into full moon messages. I
Mm.
love it. Thanks to everyone coming
Uh, yeah, family is still hitting us in the inbox.
in. Yeah,
It
gotta
be
let
a
them
it be
know.
a struggle
Hey,
fight, family. When we try to go on live, it's like in the inbox start hitting heavy.
and when we're in town, that's when it's really yeah. Keep going. Full moon, full moon, full moon. This full moon came in Aries, family. And because of that, I'm about to dive into reading. Um, Miss Edith, we know you sent donations. I'm having someone getting a reading,
Mm-hmm.
but your Baba have decided that it would be better for that to be put on hold for any work that you may need coming up or
Uh-huh.
anything. Oh, absolutely. Girl, I'm a daughter of the moon,
Tell
okay?
them.
Seriously.
All my star babies out there, y'all better work with y'all mother moon. Everyone talking about they star children, this and star children that. Learn the power of the moon. Learn that it illuminates itself.
It has its own light. Mm.
For those who were taught that it reflects the sunlight, that's how it starts to glow. Do
It's,
your research. The moon has its own light, family. This is amazing. It actually
absolutely.
cools the earth.
Yes. Balance, yin and yang. We're going to understand yin and yang a little bit more deeper than the colors black and white. So, yes, full moon is a great time to do protection with any type of work that you want to, especially when it comes to letting go. Okay? Letting go. The full moon helps eliminate situations so you can see things truly. You can see things from all aspects, all angles. Anything that may looking a little shaky, anything just you may not be seeing. First of all, let me back up. Full moon exposes people true colors.
Mm.
That's why full moon time movies and shows and things like that always reference people transforming, like
Mhm.
the
Werewolves.
werewolves and things of that nature, because their true selves were being shown. So during this time, people may not even be aware of that we're in a full moon energy, and may just think, oh, they're just having relationship problems, or they're just having problems with people, and people just want drama, things like that. First of all, that person may have been trying to hide qualities from themselves from you. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people think, oh, just roots just been put on their relationship out of nowhere. They can't fathom things going wrong in a relationship because nothing happened prior to that time. A lot of times when people come to us with relationship issues, we look at the calendar, we kind of know what energies are already in the air, and this was bound to happen, whether now or at a later time. This person is showing their true colors. Please believe people when people have shown their true colors. The veil was thinned all the way in 2012. For those who did not
Mhm.
know, this veil that you all speak of, the veil is like not
Yeah,
there.
the veil has been uplifted. Now we're dealing with the crust in our eyes. The veil
Hmm.
is no longer here. It's us having to really focus on the truth. Focusing. You know, when you wake up, you gotta focus your eyes. There's no veil.
Yeah, the veil is gone, y'all. And for those who may not be aware that the veil is gone, there was a time where, yeah, there's different portals that are open. Yes, there's a distinguish between veils and portals. Hopefully, y'all are tapping into those portals when they're opening and closing. Some portals are open longer than others. Some portals you can open yourself. Please know how to close them if you're going to be opening portals. Okay.
Hmm. And yeah, I want to hop on exactly what you said there, Akintuye. And there's a reason why your ancestors are going to be contacting you very strong through this time, which why you should be getting your ancestral readings.
I should.
Well, 400 years of captivity has finally been up. Now your ancestor could really come in and help you along to the next level because we've done our time. Now we got to get back on destiny. So your ancestors will be coming to you a lot stronger and a lot louder. But what's been going on is that we haven't been really focusing on hearing them. So much has been going on. So we have to really focus and really understand why our ancestors is putting us here, why they are giving us these things, why these things are going on, because we've been wanting to do that and they want you to come over there. So you're gonna make this ground a little hot to make you do a little hot step over here onto the next step. This is why you contact your ancestors and listen to your ancestors during this time.
Absolutely. And speaking on the veil, piggybacking on the veil, there was a time where there was a lot of paranormal shows. A lot. There was a time when there was a lot of a plethora of haunted house shows. Shows of people going into haunted places, places where there was activity from others from the other side. Around 2012, you haven't seen those shows.
None of the movies.
You haven't seen those movies because spirits do not have to conjure up the energy that they did before to get our attention because of the veil. Okay, before they was knocking things over, throwing things. Okay, faint noises, not real clear messages. People are getting clear messages now. You don't have to hear faint screams through the hallway. People are being told what happened, what's going on, as if people are listening, if people are paying attention to the signs.
Mm.
Okay? You don't see documentaries, you don't see movies being made of paranormal activity anymore because that veil is gone. People are jumping into people now. That's what happened. Spirits have moved from, okay, let me knock over stuff in your kitchen, let me open and close doors. They moved to that from where people who are not protected, people who are not closed off, who are open vessels, they are jumping into them and relaying messages.
Hmm.
That's what's happened. That's why people has been even more in tune to finding out about spirituality because the events that has happened to them, unexplainable events that has taken place in their awakening phase. That's why they went to searching and coming across orishas and crystals and candle work and things of that nature because they may have had wacky ass dreams. They may have seen shit and don't know how to explain it to people. They can feel things. They're not their selves. They're seeing their ancestors more. They're hearing even more because of the veil that's gone. So now that we know that the veil is gone, we must get more acclimated with portals. Knowing around this time, around fall time, there's a huge ancestral portal. There's two times a year where the the ancestors portal is the biggest. Okay, there's two times a year. I was taught this by Apollo priest. Okay, and I love Egungun society because the festivals are actually around those portals. Both of the portals. The first portals for our ancestors is in May. Okay, I will have to find out the correct date, but the first portal that that's open for the ancestors to come through is in May. The second one is at the end of October, the beginning of November. Okay, the Mexican culture, they celebrate the Day of the Dead. That's the actual what we will consider in America a holiday to them. That has nothing to do with voodoo. That has nothing to do with occults. Okay, that is actually a day that they celebrate as a culture. So they acknowledge that portal as well. So do know there are two great portals, and as we are stepping into October, you're feeling the energy change. You're feeling the energy of your ancestors even more during this time.
That cold breeze you feel throughout the air. I shall do pray November 2nd.
Now, when it comes to elemental work, we can break this down for those nature spiritualists, for those nature gods and goddesses out there, those who work with nature and the elements. We can break this down with the elements. For those who do not know, spirit travels with the wind. If you did not know, spirit comes through the wind. Oya, the mother of the dead, the mother of the ancestors, also the mother of the wind, mother of the tornado. So in May, we are coming out of winter into spring where times are windy. Okay, that is kite season. Also, fall time after it's been hot with summer, fall times is windy. Okay, so that's for those who are working with the elements, who works with air, fire, earth, water, which is the same in translation of working with planets. Which is in the same in translation of working with orishas. So we have to understand synchronism and syncretism when it comes to being alchemists, when it comes to being manifestors. I say family. So as it is getting later and we do have more people hitting us in the inbox, if anyone else would like to book on this card pull Mondays, let us know.
I'll forever hold your peace.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you. Always beautiful time with family.
Thank you, it's beautiful booking. That will be sending prayers out to you.
I said family. You know that we love you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, family, I do want to get into a couple of messages, like I said, because the fact that this full moon is in Aries in a conjunction of a Mars retrograde with a Mercury retrograde following, I believe these are very pertinent times when it comes to protection. Like Miss I can tell you, it was speaking. So, on behalf of protection, want to get into some messages. Generally on behalf of the full moon. If you all collectively would like to send donations on behalf of the group, reading that is fine. But we definitely, if it's okay with you all,
Family.
want to get into these messages.
Ashe.
Ashe, send love, family.
Ashe, family, send love.
Ashe. Papa Legba, Yeshua. We come to on behalf of those who are sending love, who are sending energy. We ask for great messages on behalf of this. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Mm. Great ancestors, we come to you on behalf of those who are sending love, those who are sending energy, positive vibes. We ask for great messages on behalf of this full moon. Oh, Risha, you love that, I love that. Oh, yeah. Along, we come to you on behalf of everyone that is sending love, sending energy. We ask for great
Ashe.
messages on behalf of this full moon. Ola Damari, Ella Damari, we come to you on behalf of those who are sending love, who are sending energy. We ask for great messages on behalf of this full moon. Ashe. Okay. Ashe. 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 Amen. Shango Showa. Okay. They said some of you all have been working very, 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 very hard in the physical. Very hard when it comes to not being lazy,
Mm-hmm.
working, taking care of everything. They're talking about a very proactive person, a very persistent person, someone who's very adamant and on working on behalf of their goals, working on behalf of things that need to be done. This is a person that gets to the action. They're saying because of this person's working so much in the physical and not being balanced with knowing how to work in the spiritual, they're allowing people to come in and trick them out of their blessings. They're allowing people to come in and take advantage and reap all of their hard work because they don't have that spiritual eye to see people for who they are in the spirit. They're saying this person is so focused on working hard in the physical that they're not able to see who people are in the spirit. They're not able to see people who are taking advantage of them, who are using them, who are leaving them high and dry, who are putting them in situations where they even have to work harder. They're saying this person needs to rely on spiritual intuition more. This person needs to have a greater relationship with spirituality. This person needs to go into seclusion for a minute just to be able to meditate in their spirit, to be able to understand their own spirit and know when their spirit is being tainted with, being tempered.
Mm-hmm. Whoever this is, it's because you understand the spiritual journey. You just haven't really taken the spiritual journey serious. You haven't took a spiritual journey to where it's supposed to be benefiting your life. You're playing with it because you see others are doing it. This is going to be very beneficial because you're not going to have to work so hard in the physical. You want to reap all of your benefits, all of your blessings. In order to do that, you're going to have to learn how to work different ways.
Absolutely. They're saying that, and this person is tricking you to making you think that they're the support, that they're giving you support. This person is not supporting you like you think they are. This person is not helping you as much as you think this person is helping you. And they're
Mm.
saying there's gonna come an end to this situation because you're not able to be the leader of your own life. You're not making decisions that you need to be able to make in your own life. They're also speaking of a temper. Someone's not being able to control their temper during these times as well. Explosions, things coming up. things being shown, things coming to the light. And this person's gonna have to step up and want the change. This person's gonna have to want to decide to end this and move forward.
Yeah. You gotta stand up once again, be that leader, stop following behind other people. Nobody
Absolutely.
is going to come and put you on your spiritual journey. Nobody is going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Ancestors are talking to you in your ears. Spirit's been talking to you in your ears. You're going to have to learn how to understand and listen to spirit and put it into the thing that you know have not been beneficial for you or those around you.
Mm, absolutely. I think those messages were straight to the point.
And we understand, family. It's not easy because everyone fears of failing. There is no failing. My mother would tell me all the time there's no book how to be a perfect person, how to be a perfect parent, how to be a perfect wife, how to be a perfect husband. There's no book out there. So there's no way that you can fail.
Mm,
Now you're just making stuff up in here. There is no failing. There are situations that we go through that we must pass. And not every situation needs to be over and over and over and over again. And sometimes once you get it, that's it. Let it go. Don't hold on to certain things.
absolutely.
We cannot hold on to things as you are seeing the changes throughout the weather, through the trees. They are losing their leaves. They are letting go of those leaves. Ancestors, they know there is change. There's change within the physical. Once you are no longer in the physical, you go back to in your spirit.
Mm,
Hopefully, you tackled everything you could while you was in your physical for your spirit.
absolutely powerful messages, Baba.
So,
Very powerful. Yeah, they're definitely also speaking on a person that instead of reacting emotionally, instead of reacting out of anger, you should be standing up and making the right decisions of
hmm
what's needed. Okay? It's saying you know what's needed to be done. So versus doing what's needed to be done, you're reacting to situations. You're reacting to things that may be bothering you, that may be triggering you, knowing what decision needed to be made, knowing what decision needs to be made. So if this person is you, don't be that person. Don't know that you have the power to change something
mm
and don't, and then react to it. I, perfect example. Perfect example. We're gonna bring it to a point of everyday living. People with money in their pocket at that moment and run out of gas.
mm
I don't think y'all hear me. I don't think y'all understand.
mm
Had power to control the situation, to change the situation, it did, and but will react. When your gas tank gets to the half tank, why are you not using the money you have to put in the gas?
Then,
And I know people may be doing different things to be trying to, you know, make things work, stretch things out, times are different, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, if you do have money in your pocket, you shouldn't be running out of gas. That means if you have tools, if you have power to make a difference in something, don't get upset when it doesn't go in your favor.
mm,
Serenity prayer is one of the most powerful prayers that is. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, to change the courage to change things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That is a very powerful prayer for those who are into doing their rich work, their spirituality work. You need discernment to know should you be working on. Is that worth your candle? Or can that candle go to your ancestors? Can that candle go to light over your home, over your family? Is that situation worth your time, your energy? Or can you pray for protection and keep it moving? I'm sure.
awesome.
It's
I appreciate
amazing.
it. Family, you all have any questions?
Thank you all for all you all that tuned in this late with us, family. We are still at almost 2 now, girl. Wish we love you, but hopefully we can talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. All right, family. We love you and we thank you. And until next time, oh, done.